Welcome back, guys, to Octopath Traveler 0, where last episode we returned to Victor's Hollow for another character unlock as we had an encounter with Harnet, joining her on a hunt as we added both her and Linda to our group. We now have another person to meet over at Atlasdam.
Look at the beautiful town. Even more freshly shorn fleece. Harnet, what abilities do you have? Okay, you have leaf gift, so we need to put you in somewhere. Tiny amount of leaves, and you got delivery of meat. So essentially, you both can be in a house anywhere. Harnet and Goodwin together. Bring me in the good uns. And there is no dialogue for those two together, so that's interesting. Right, Olbrick, are we doing anything to move forward your stuff? I still don't have Crest of a Ruined Nation as of yet. Just wondering what other people could I maybe, raise my stuff with. I guess I kind of got to check it out. Not cleared for you either. Isla? I haven't inquired with you at all. You have a question for me? A Kate scholar who was researching the vine rings on an island in the outer sea. Other Kates call him the Great Sage. Traveling alongside the Chosen One fills him with the same kind of joy he gets from eating tuna. I can entreat a rejuvenating gem.
I appreciate it.
But also, regularly retrieves various items. We can go further because we have tuna.
I see.
This is some premium tuna. Kate Scholar was researching divine rings, yes we know. He is also known to write encouraging letters to the travelers of Orsterra, and many travelers have been greatly aided by the items he encloses in those letters. Invigorating nut. Can I inquire further?
It.
I can. No. I can't just give up 100 elemental attack to get a scene at the moment. Right, Delitia we can inquire further with because we have Seafood Aquapaza. Are you sure I can have this? Yes. Increase my power. Andrew grew up in the deserts of the Sunlands. She takes great pride in the clan she belongs to and refuses to change out of her light traditional outfit no matter what environment she finds herself in. She is currently searching for her older brother who is next in line to be clan leader, and she plans to look around Atlasdam next. Critical nut can now be contended. Also need to do the side story missing brother now. This is probably how we unlock them too. That's by getting these second tiers of things sorted out. Alright, Harnet.
Excuse me.
What? Lynn's there too. Andrew hails from the village called Svaki in the woodlands along with her partner, a snow leopard named Lynn. They often enjoy sharing a meal of roast iridove together. Her master Xanta can be a bit reckless when it comes to things that are not related to hunting, so she frequently has to clean up after his messes. We cannot inquire further because we need a roast iridove, indeed. Thanks, Gerland. Goodwin as well has been joined. Let there be no secrets between us. Both playwright and actor, he adores fantastical stories abounding in adventure. He was driven out of Theotropolis due to artistic differences and attempted to put on performances at sea, only to meet with a shipwreck. This experience inspired him to take up the name of Shipwreck King. His favorite food is ratatouille, but he also likes omelets. It's a herb of vigor for basically nothing.
A fair trade.
I probably have an omelet. Good luck, omelet.
I see.
What delicious omelet. Increase my wealth, sir. He decided to call himself the Shipwreck King after his ship sunk at sea. Just when he was having trouble writing his next script, a bolt of inspiration struck after he had an omelette. Who knows what kind of food might inspire him next? He needs more food. Critical nut, though.
A fair trade.
And bouillabaisse.
I see.
Just looking at it fills me with inspiration. I must eat it with haste lest it go waste. Both playwright and actor, he adores fantastical stories abounding in adventure. He decided to call himself a Shipwreck King after a ship sunk at sea. A firm believer in stories having the power to spark hope in people's hearts, his next goal is to write a tale featuring Olizandri. He will give me Song of Roaring Thunder. Deal lightning damage to random foes 4 times is actually pretty good.
A fair trade.
The song skill. Food sustains the body. And stories sustain the soul. That's what I believe anyway. As I recall, you fed me on numerous occasions now. The ratatouille you gave me when we first met. That delightfully rich omelette, not to mention the bouillabaisse that carried the fragrance of the sea. I would never have been able to overcome the hardships that beset me without the strength they gave me. In like fashion do my plays gladden those suffering from tragedy, lifting them out of the mire so that they might hope and dream once more. It was my encounter with you that opened the curtain on the second act of my life. If that was not a miracle, then I don't know what is. Just thinking about it fills me with a surge of emotion. It's too late. I must express myself in song. The hand that rescued me from the sea extends over the land, answering every plea. Who can be called a true hero but you? You're courageous and kind and modest too. Aha! Inspiration has grasped me so tightly that I feel as though I too could take on the continent. But I will leave that job to you. For I believe you have the power to cheer every living soul, which is why I shall remain by your side henceforth. We do have the ability to talk to animals. We don't have the ability to talk to Lind. Linda is unavailable for comment at this time. Right, considering I've got the money I do, oh my god, the hitchy that we got here. I'm going to go to the shop, which I don't actually know is the shop anymore. It is here, yeah, okay. That tree's in the way of the sign. Right, we'll sell the quill. There's more fleece that we've shorn, so I'll take that as well. And now I should probably buy this, we already bought that. The leadership mastery. Seems to be special after all. Is that what I think it is? That it allows buffs to be stage 2. Skills, equip skills. Because if so, I can... it would be here, wouldn't it? I can either snatch or do the thing. I can't have surpassing power, so therefore I can't hit the maximum it can hit. Maybe I need a different debuffer. I don't know at this juncture. Right, quests, what next? One that's level 43 in Atlasdam. Wait, in Atlasdam flat specifically? Oh, there's still that red guy over there. Well, I do appreciate quality stuff, but the moment I think it's quality stone, I need... He's so scary.
Let's get to work.
Let's get to working.
We got this. Bolt, this is the end. The road to truth wasn't built in a day.
Let's leave that big boy alone. And find out what's over here and... Excuse me, you there? Can I talk to you for a moment? He's not middle-aged, he's still got hair! There's actually a pretty ferocious monster, I bet. Several travelers have already lost their lives to it. I saw it over there. Well, that way even. So if you don't fancy your rolls, I suggest turning back. If you do manage to defeat it, though, I'll give you an anchorite's hat as a reward. You're on. Look whose face appeared on the mini-map. We're not going to replace another character, are we? That's not hard.
This ends here.
I thought I was here to offer my bolt pierce through. Quite effective.
Well, lightning, isn't it? Axes.
Good luck.
Good luckin'.
I'll show you the fur roots of my labor.
Critical spells.
This is nothing.
Really fast. Let's finish this.
Paralysis across the group. The inhibiting offense did work out for me, though.
There's only one move.
It's only one turn.
I'll observe from the back.
Feel it, that's the spot.
Okay, found a
I'll
weakness.
show you the fur roots of my labor. It's your turn, meow. A brief rest.
Come and
All
get
set.
this.
Freeze.
Might be darkness or light is the next one to hit, of course.
You're feeling weak.
We got this.
I thought I was here to offer my knowledge. Get out of here. Quite effective.
Light, no sleep.
Allow me.
Maybe I need you to have something else as well at this point.
You got this.
Thanks. It's our turn.
Look at the buffs I have across the group at this point.
That's quite effective.
Debuffs.
You're feeling weak.
This is
Are we in
nothing.
trouble?
You're fine.
Get out of here. Quite effective.
I won't.
Oh, well, Brick can go to work.
perfect yet.
I went perfect. It's just puns all the times.
Many thanks.
Forgive me.
What next?
Oh, Glenn the Salamander unhinges its jaw. Not sure I like the sound of that one.
Meow. You got
Thanks. Let's finish this.
I let the spell buff go off, didn't I? Because I didn't buff it earlier. Sadness. Well, Ulrich.
Observe closely.
Damn it. Wasn't enough.
Leave it to me. This is gonna hurt. That worked.
Doing it now.
Doing it now.
Taking the lead.
Doing it now. One. Alright, I've lost my elemental augmenter, so I don't know if I can pass damage cap. Oh, I still can.
Victory shall be mine.
I was hoping for some fun. Everything you cherish is mine.
Alright, we stole 2 Olive of Life Large, as well as hit an amount of damage that I didn't actually see in the end. Incidentally, stealing won't count for anything.
Come on, everybody.
I don't know, maybe this will do as much damage.
Get out of here.
No, probably not. Right, we've got our
Tis my
kitty up
turn
last,
now.
but it is my turn, and I need
Preparing thyself.
preparing myself as much JP as I can get.
Here's an opportunity.
So shall I Arcane Comment or Arcane Meteor? Because I'm not coming from back row.
Cape magic. Meteor. That was frightening.
That was without any real setup. Well, no, we had an elemental attack down and an elemental attack up. That wasn't even a crit, and Isla can crit. But as soon as we got the support ability that narrowed the focus, oh. Oh, you struck down the beast. You're a strong one, you are. That wasn't even the ultimate. We haven't even seen the ultimate yet. Here's your reward as promised. What's this? A leather bag? Look, there's a tome inside. It is written in an ancient language. I can't read this. Wait, is there a guy inside? Are you interested in this book? Then you should take it. Check if there's a guy inside. Not far from here you'll find Atlasdam, the city of scholars. There's a man there who should be able to help you decipher that text. What was his name again? Reginald. Oh, that's right, Cyrus. Why didn't you seek him out? He better not be good, because otherwise I'm just going to have scholars and that's it. An anchorite's hat was obtained. It has elemental attack 7. It's a better elemental attack hat than the ones we actually have. Lower defenses too. Slightly better. I'm interested to see how far you can go now. Oh yeah, you're a different quest entirely. So many recruitments currently. It's paused my chapter's progress. Oh my, it isn't often I get guests. I'm Cyrus Albright, a scholar here at the Royal Academy of Atlasdam. And you are? Olizandri, you say, and you hail from Wishvale. From the looks of it, that tome you carry is quite ancient. If I were to wager a guess, I'd say it was the reason you stopped by. Well, you and your tome are more than welcome here. There is no greater joy in my life than the prospect of acquiring new knowledge. Now then, let me take a look at what you've so kindly brought me. It says here, the Book of Prophecy. Utterly fascinating. But for some reason this tome seems a tad damp. I beg your pardon, it came from inside a monster? Well then, without further ado, let us see what it says. The book seems to have been created by a great and ancient mage via some arcane technique. It also seems to record events that will happen to the holder one after the next. The content is about the successive owners of the tome and how each came to acquire it. And what do we hear? I recognize this name. Professor Polius's name is written here near the back. I studied under him once upon a time. He was a brilliant inventor who delighted in surprising others. Whenever he created something new, he and his wife would give elaborate presentations about it. According to this tome, he obtained the book at a second-hand market. Let me read you the rest of his entry. Polius would invent something incredible. But he would one day be attacked by a beast and eaten. If the text here is to be believed, Professor Polius is already dead. Let's see what else it says. Afterward, a traveler would defeat the beast and recover the tome. Huh? That is where the records end. I see, I suppose the traveler mentioned here is you. Truly an intriguing tome. but it doesn't seem to have any new predictions for the future. I should like to keep an eye on this book a little longer, just in case anything new is added. My apologies, but would you kindly return here on the morrow? There's an inn nearby if you need accommodations. Interesting. You don't want me to do anything now? I really thought that was going to be straight up the end of the quest. We already fought a thing. That rabbit there taunts me. It's going to eat my soul. You know it, I know it. My soul will be eaten in time. Cyrus told me you might be stopping by. I have a room waiting for you. Please get some rest. No, which is fine. He very literally meant on the morrow. I rabbit. It's gonna rip my throat out, I know it. I'm watching it. Ah, there you are. I spent all last night staring at the last blank page of the tome. And as you can see, my patience was rewarded. A new prophecy has arisen. I'm quite curious as to how it all works, but perhaps a mystery for another day. Allow me to read the latest passage to you. In order to better understand the tome, Cyrus took it to a cemetery on the outskirts of town. I suppose that is where I will uncover the truth. I think I'm finally beginning to understand the secret of this book. Would you mind telling me exactly how this tome came into your possession? Thank you. I believe I understand what's happening here. Now then, let us do as the prophecy says and make for the graveyard. So that guy... I'm certain it will be worth your while. You asked me to go to sleep, so there was a period of time where the book could be written into. Yeah? In a public place that's publicly reachable like an inn, I guess. Someone would very much argue that that's not public at all. I haven't saved in ages. Yeah, flipping out. Only like 3 hours. No, 2.5 hours.
Let's get to work.
Don't worry, it's only some big frogs.
We got this.
Darkness ends now. The road to truth wasn't built in a day.
Alexia exists, it's all fine. Don't panic, everyone, don't panic. Your wife passed, didn't she, Professor Pollius? Cyrus, you've come. Why don't you offer her these flowers? Thank you. It all happened so suddenly. We were still in the midst of our research when she passed. I am sorry to hear that. She was truly a brilliant woman. I always look forward to your presentations. That's kind of you to say. Did you enjoy the Book of Prophecy? I did indeed. It was quite the surprise. It was my wife's idea. She wanted to create a tome that would shock even a bookworm like you, Cyrus. We went through a lot of trial and error before inventing something that actually worked. That's why I wanted the reveal to happen here, in front of her. You really thought this through, didn't you? Of course, we always enjoyed seeing your different reactions. There was no one who responded quite so vividly to our inventions. Tell me, Cyrus. When did you figure out it was my doing? I first noticed something was odd when I took that book in hand. It was in surprisingly good condition for something found in a monster's innards. And though the handwriting within was different than your own, I got the feeling it was done purposely, to lead me astray, and that led me to you. Ah, I see. Did you figure out how it works? I believe the secret is in the ink. Oh, okay. It takes time. Although I do not know precisely what it is made of, I surmise that this special ink only appears once the book is dry. Clever as always, Cyrus. It was a pleasure, Professor. I must admit this is quite the fascinating invention. I can imagine myriad uses for it. I should like to hear all about it, Professor. Ah, this is exactly why we wanted to show you first. After losing my wife, I thought about giving up on my work. But I'm glad I saw this through. Wherever she is, I'm sure she's smiling, knowing she surprised you one last time. I'll explain everything in detail during my next presentation. Until then. I greatly anticipate your next paper, Professor. Thank you so much for all of your assistance, Olizandri. I should be glad to help you in any of your endeavors by way of thanks. For example, perhaps I could accompany you on your travels. Fine by me.
The world is a vast place, its roads continuing far beyond the horizon. And along those roads are towns I have yet to see, people I have yet to meet, histories and cultures I have yet to learn. This is even more exciting than getting my hands on a new tome. Let us embark on this journey and broaden our horizons together.
Alright, Cyrus is now a companion become a resident of Wishvale. Cyrus, a scholar with mastery over fire, ice, and lightning. Learns support skill that shows an enemy weak point before battle. Commands a repertoire of elemental attacks to vanquish all manner of opponents. Alright, we'll leave you out for the time being. I'm just going to stick you in here to get your skills. And then we're going to check you out. As we do. And we need JP. JP is the only thing that matters. Alright, my fame rank's up. So is Cyrus having joined me? What is your skills? What are your skills? You basically have all the normal stuff we expect. Fire, ice, and lightning. Then the 2-time attacks, of course, and analyze, which is normal. So I guess we get these 3 and the analyze maybe for now. You have elemental attack plus 50, study foe at the start of battle, discover 1 weak point of each foe. It's really nice. It's more interactive than the way we're currently doing it, because we're not actually getting things to work with Alexia. Vim and Vigor restores HP of equipped character every turn. In your last one, when casting magic, gain a 20% chance to recast the same spell. So essentially, double damage. And your ultimate, though I don't know its name, deals fire, ice, lightning damage to all foes 2 times each. Is that 6 hits? Has Alexia got a replacement? Because Alexia does 60k, but if each one of those hits did like 10k, then that's 60k. But equally, surely there's like ways to make that better. In the end, we can cap out at like probably 99999 with surpassing power. But if something is there to allows us to go past that, it's multi-hit abilities. We'll leave it for the time being, but I think Alexia's days are now numbered. If only Alexia was a cat. It'd be fine then. It'd be totally fine.